everyone, guess what time it is? That's right, it's time for the Q&A. I'm in my formal attire, so let's just get right on into this. Alright, so the first question is, can you do a current deck collection video from your new decks bought from America? Yes, I will do that as soon as I can. I'll film it and I'll upload it as fast as I can. So yeah, that's the answer to that question. The next question is, how many decks do you have and what's your favorite deck of cards? Now you see, I'm going to upload a deck collection video pretty soon and I'll be sure to answer those questions. But yeah, one of my favorite decks is in fact the Dragonback deck. I've mentioned this in my last Q&A. It is one of my favorites, no doubt. It's a very nice deck of cards. It handles well. It's got nice flexibility. You know, you can spring the cards and everything. So you know, I can see that that's one of my favorites. As to how many decks I have, I can tell you that I have a lot. They're just sitting over there. And yeah, I'll do a deck collection video and I'll get you that answer. Next question is, do you play video game? What video game you play and like? Sorry for bad English. Okay, Henry. Basically, I do play games. Who doesn't play games? Like, everyone plays games nowadays. And who doesn't? Like, even old people play games. Like, their fingers don't work or whatever. I guess they work. Their thumbs, you know, very active or whatever, you know, writing all those letters. But anyway, yeah, I do play video games. I've got a PS3. So yeah, that's fun. I haven't got a PS4, so yeah, whatever. That's like it's in my list. Yeah. And what video game you play and like? Well, I play FIFA on the PS3, Need for Speed, so car racing. I actually have the Arkham games. If you don't have it, or you haven't heard of it, or you haven't played it, seriously, if you're like a Batman fan, you have to get it. Like, even if you're not a fan, if you just like Batman itself, then yeah, go ahead, just buy it, because it's one of the best games. I can tell you, it's a very good series. You know, you have Asylum City and Origins. Coming up is Arkham Knight, so I can't wait for that. But as I said, I don't have a PS4, so you know, I can't really enjoy it on the big screen. But you know, who knows? We'll see what happens in the next few months actually. The next question is this question weird, inappropriate, or awkward? Yes, my friend, it is indeed. Next question is, what is your favorite card trick to perform? Alright, my favorite card trick to perform would probably be, I guess the mind reading ones. The mind reading ones are quite cool. I'm not going to reveal anything, but yeah, the mind reading ones, any sort of interactive tricks, you know, the hand sandwich trick, the David Blaine hand sandwich trick, that's also really good. Yeah, so those are the kind of ones that I stick to when doing my tricks in front of people, you know, mind reading and that sort of thing. So yeah, those are probably my favorite card tricks to perform. Okay, next question is, if you were to see any YouTube magician, who would it be? I guess for that, I would have to say Disturbed Reality, Jarek120, because he's quite inspirational, you know. He just done that Insanity Max 30 or Intensity Max 30 or whatever. So that's kind of inspirational as well. And yeah, he's got this you know, sort of thing to him, like approachability or whatever. Quite friendly, and he's got this charisma as well. So that's also good. So yeah, if I was to meet one YouTube magician, if I was to see one YouTube magician, who would it be? Jarek120. So everyone, I guess if you guys didn't notice, my battery ran out for my DSLR camera. So I'm just using my old camera, my Sony Cybershot. So yeah, just bear in mind the quality might not be as good as the other camera, but that's okay, you know. Yeah, let's just continue. So next question is, which video editing software you use? Alright, so you know, it varies based on what I'm doing. So if it's a very small project, like, you know, like recording a video and then like just a card trick and then, you know, putting in the intro or whatever, I would just use, you know, Movie Maker. That's probably the most easily accessible, easy to use. It gets it done really quick. But that's just for the smaller projects. But for the bigger ones, You know, I wouldn't use Movie Maker. I would use it at the end where I turn it into 1080p because the rendering time is quite fast for Movie Maker. But other than that, putting everything together, you'd use Premiere or After Effects. After Effects is just for the effects, which I don't use very often, but yeah, mostly Premiere, yeah, Adobe Premiere, yeah, yeah. Next few questions are, what is your favorite TV show, Marvel or DC, and what is your favorite movie? Okay, my favorite TV show, one of my favorites is Criminal Minds. It's a very good show. If you haven't watched it, just watch one episode. If you like it, continue watching because it's worth it. Yeah, it's a very good show to watch. It's fun as well. Marvel or DC? Definitely Marvel, you know. The only thing I like about DC is Batman, and that's it. Yeah, and I think Superman is just like a goody two-shoe for me. Like, I don't know, I just don't, you know, I can't really relate to such a character. But yeah, definitely Marvel, because like I think they've got everything going for them at the moment. You know, they've got all the movies lined up. Like, they're just gonna be amazing, I bet. Because Guardians of the Galaxy, if you guys haven't watched it, it was quite entertaining. It was funny, you know, it is like nice effect or whatever. So yeah, I think Marvel all the way. You know, go Spider-Man. Yeah, I like Spider-Man. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. That's my favorite comic book thing. But what is my favorite movie? Okay, that's kind of a vague question because my favorite movie, you know, it can vary. I mean, sometimes I like a movie, but then I watch another movie, and I find it's a bit better. But there's a movie called Memento. It's a Christopher Nolan film. I think it's a great film. You know, they use different timing. It's like a non-linear film, so you know it skips from one sort of scene to another, but then you see that the scene that you just saw is like, it links back to the previous scene. So yeah, if you watch it, you'll understand what I mean. But yeah, it's a very good film. I think it's made perfectly. It's written well. So yeah, that's one of my favorite films. I like Enemy as well. It stars Jake Gyllenhaal. It's a great movie. Makes you think about things. And yeah, it's also a bit of a psychological thriller. So yeah, that's one of my. Those are one of my favorite films. Well, two of my favorite films. Okay. I also like The Prestige. It's a Christopher Nolan film as well. It's a magic film. It stars Hugh Jackman, you know, Australia, yeah, and Christian Bale. So yeah, it's one of my favorite movies. Next question is, where can I buy playing cards in Melbourne? Alright, so the thing about this is I am in Sydney, so I'm not in Melbourne. And that's the problem, because if I was in Melbourne, if I lived in Melbourne, I'll be able to tell you. But I guess the best thing I can tell you is that go online, then search up magic shops in Melbourne. If you can, search that up, because in Sydney we have a shop in the Sydney CBD, which is Central Business District. So yeah, it's in there. So I'm guessing in Melbourne it will be around the same. There should be a magic shop. There's like basically a magic shop in every, like, you know, main city. But yeah, go look around online. If you can't find it, then try to find like an Australian-based online retailer. In which case you'll get, you know, whatever you want as fast as possible, because it's in Australia. It's shipped from Australia. You know, if it's Melbourne-based, then that's better. You can get it within like 2 days online. But yeah, it's depending on, you have to do some research. So yeah, that's all I can say. Next question is, can you get me the website where you can buy card and magic mat, please? Alright, so yes, I can give you the website where I bought my card mat. But you know, you can buy it online, anywhere, like Amazon or whatever, eBay if you want. If you don't trust those places, it's okay. Just go online. You know what? In the description box, I'll keep the address of where you can buy it. So yeah, just check the description box if you're the one who answered this question. Or if you're interested, where you can buy a card magic mat is in the description box. Go check it out. I'll see you guys later. I'm just joking. Okay, friends. The next question is, if I had 5 apples and I gave away 2 apples, what is the circumference of the sun? Now, that's a very tricky question because you got a few things going on there. But I can tell you that I I will not be able to answer this question because I have the IQ of a banana. So I won't be able to answer that question. But if you do want to know the answer, please ask the asker of this question, Nitro Saber MC. The link to his channel is in the description box, so go ask him that question, everyone. It's getting kind of hot, man. Can't believe it. It's very warm somehow. Anyway, the next question is actually a reply to that previous question, which is, well, the question is, what kind of a retarded question is that? Well, my friend, yes, it is a retarded question, but you know, what can I do? Can't do anything about it. I can't answer it. I can't do anything. I've tried so hard to answer this question. No matter how hard I try, I can't answer it. So the answer to that question is yes, it is a retarded question. Next question. Next question is from a friend of mine. He asks, "Are you gay? Please answer, as I'm honestly concerned for my welfare and safety." Well, that's quite hilarious. But yeah, if you were wondering somehow, all you gotta do is just ask my wife. Yeah, that's all I can say. Just ask her, and you know, all will be resolved. So everyone, that was it. That was a Q&A. I hope you've enjoyed that. Please like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. If you have any other questions, don't ask them. Joking, you can ask. Put them in the description box. If you had any and you forgot to put a question, I'll answer them while typing or whatever. So yeah. If you have anything, if you want to say anything, put it in the comment section below. If you liked it, like the video. Yeah, remember, like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.